Hi, I obviously cut you off at the end of last video, but now it's time for the second part of the Hunger Games. So if you missed last episode, feel free to check it out, but if you just want to be filled in on what happened, or if you did see it and want to be reminded of what happened, in the first round there were treadmills in which player 3 went out, in the second round there was painting in which player 2 went out, and we finished the episode with the pool, in which everyone died, but player 6 died first. So player 6 went out. So we have 2 challenges today, and yeah, enjoy the video. Okay, so I've got all the remaining players back. We are here for the penultimate round, round 4. And if you haven't already guessed, it's a cooking round. All 3 of them are going to cook the same meal. I haven't decided what meal that will be, but it doesn't matter, as long as they all do the same. And whoever cooks the lowest quality will die. If there's a tie, then I don't know, I lose my mind at that point. Okay, let's have them cooked grilled cheese. You can't go wrong with grilled cheese. It's my favourite Sims 4 aspiration, personally. It's a tie. That's boring. Here's a better idea. If we have them cook a much more advanced thing, like white cake. Get them all to cook a white cake. Player 1 has made a poor white cake, so that's the benchmark. Okay, player 4 is done, and that is a normal quality white cake, so player 4 is safe. There must be few times in human history where a cake has been a matter of life and death, but this is one of those scenarios. Okay, it's poor quality. So, given the scenario, I think player 4 is safe, doesn't have to do anything, but there will be a tiebreaker between player 1 and player 5. So once again, they will both cook a white cake. So player 1's was poor quality once again. Look at that. So player 5 just has to make normal quality, and she wins over player 1 in this tiebreak. Okay, it's in the oven. Hopefully this is the moment it ends. It's normal quality, so you know what that means. Player 1 is going to die. Now, I think it's only fair because of her failure to use an oven that she dies in a fire. So that exhausting cooking round comes to an end. And yes, you may have noticed that I seem to be alternating between saying cooking and cooking. I just have one of those weird accents and weird brains. I love the mood that player 1's dead, player 5's crying, but player 4's here just eating the cake that player 5 made. That's just such a mood. Anyway, player 1 is no longer with us. So let's get into the final. Okay, we have reached the final of the Hunger Games. Now, just to recap before the final begins. The first round was a treadmill round, and the first to step off the treadmill was player 3. The second round was a painting round. The lowest value painting lost, and player 2 lost that. It was unfortunate that he disliked painting. It was just the way things had to roll. And in round 3 we had a bizarre round where they all died, but player 6 was the first to drown, and so he went. And we've just had the cooking round in which player 1 lost after a long round, which had to go to a tiebreaker because player 4 cooked a normal quality white cake, whilst player 5 and player 1 cooked a poor quality white cake, and this was after they'd all cooked normal quality grilled cheese. So there were technically 2 tiebreakers, but it all comes down to a game of chess, because that's how we're deciding the game. It's not even best of 3, it's just whoever wins the chess game wins the Hunger Games. And you know what, given that the cooking round was probably the highlight of the Hunger Games, you know, maybe that was written in the stars, the Hunger Games, and so food, hunger, cooking, they were all in harmony. It was written in the stars. Now, unfortunately, it's hard to tell what's actually going on from just watching. You can if you play the Don't Wake the Llama game, but that's in Get Together, which I don't have. I have most expansion packs, just not that one. Okay, the game seems to have finished. Am I right in saying player 4 has won? Which means I win, because I put my money on player 4 at the beginning, and this is where I have to swear that it's not rigged. You know, you saw my reasoning at the beginning. I just said it was because he had a cool hat, but now, yeah, he's won the whole thing, so player 5 has got to go. She lost a chess match, so I think she should be angry that she lost that chess match, and she's going to die from that anger. Now, look at that respect from player 4. He's just won the Hunger Games, but he's showing remorse that his competitor in the final is dead. Well, he's fine now. So, here you have your Hunger Games winner, player 4, and if you go into the gallery and my profile, you will find this household, because I uploaded it, and I made a mistake and gave them all randomized names at first. So you can go find out what his original name was if you want. I'm not going to, because I can't be bothered. But that is it for this video, and I don't know if this is going to be like some annual thing that I do. I keep wanting to call it the 2022 Sims 4 Hunger Games, but no, that's too much commitment to do it every year. So it's just the Hunger Games, and it's over. But as always, I thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next time. Love you all. Goodbye.